definitely can. Now, our next guest is the son of Miami Vice's Phillip Michael Thomas. I know you older folks my age remember that show, but he is forging a name for himself in his own right, going by the name Phillip Michael. He has a new album out, and he is well on his way to becoming the next superstar. Now, he's in the house with us, Phillip Michael.
Hey, what's cracking, Gail? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
You know,
Welcome
everything,
back.
man. I appreciate the introduction. Talk about living up to something. I said, talk about living up to something. I appreciate the introduction. Hello?
Well, your father is considered an 80s icon.
Mm.
You know, he was one of those sex symbols back in the 80s. Now, I was a little bit young, but no, I still thought he was nice looking. You know,
right.
but I mean, you know, had the posters and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I know sometimes, you know, children of celebrities in that right have a hard time forging their own names, but particularly like you know, you still carry his name. So for you, how has it been trying to create your own identity and coming out of the shadow of the Phillip Michael Thomas name?
Wow, you know what? I'd say it's a blessing, a blessing and a curse at the same time. But you know, it's all good. I pay homage to my family. I love my family, and you know, just for actually, you know, it does kind of make it so, you know, people can recognize a name. I guess nowadays, you know, with the internet age and everybody being so free with just being able to Google something real quick at their fingertips with their phone or however that goes out. So, you know, when people like Google my name, just Phillip Michael, of course my dad comes up. So I guess, you know, it kind of validates that. I guess, I don't know. I'd say it kind of validates some things, for lack of a better way of putting it, I guess. But I mean, it's cool. It's no issues for me. It's all good. I don't know if I really answered that question right, but sure.
No, I mean, your answer is your answer, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. There are no right or wrong answers here on our show. Tell us a little bit about, or tell the listeners a little bit about the upcoming, the album that you just released.
Okay. Yeah, the album we just released is called Box Theory. Box Theory is all about thinking outside the box. Actually, the fact that there is no box. You know, I guess nowadays a lot of people tend to categorize things and put them in a certain place. When you think of something or you think of one person, especially music-wise, maybe being genre. And for me and my team, what we did with this album, we've just come from different flavors. It's like a big melting pot of just music. You know, we went from like R&B to rock, reggae, folk, country type vibe, you know, and even a little jazz in there, you know, and we did a little something for the R&B crooners too, definitely being a singer. But from my standpoint of what box theory is, it's just, you know, there is no box. Thinking outside the box, just allowing freedom to come back into music.
All right. Well, describe. Do you have your own specific musical style, or do you say that you are, you know, a collection of multiple styles?
Okay, I'd say I'm at the intersection of everyone. I grew up listening to a lot of different types of music. Really heavily influenced on Bob Marley and the freedom that's inside of reggae, and then you know, Michael Jackson, of course, that is somebody I definitely pay homage to on how, you know, he was able to just kind of tap into people's hearts and souls when he came out with his music, and there was no real genre for him. You know, I think with Michael, they kind of, you know, made him be the king of pop, and pop just being popular. And from that, I just take, you know, into consideration. When I do make music, it comes out freely, yes, off the top of my dome, so I don't really think about, like, oh, who am I going to reach with this song? I just think about I just let it come out, really. And but I just think the fact that I'm very open to different types of music, and I love all types of music, like, it just comes out, like I said, being at the intersection of rock, hip-hop, R&B, reggae, country, folk, electronica. You know, it's just crazy. Like, and I'm a performer, too. Definitely started off being a performer at a very young age. And I just love to put on a good show, and you know, just I love to get people going, you know.